what made you decide to install solar panels?
It's the cheapest and most cost-effective way of generating electricity at home. So it's the best way we could find of becoming partially self-powered.
And how long did it take to install them?
Not very long, really. We're having the whole roof redone anyway as part of the house retrofit. So we had roof insulation put in and a roof extension. So we barely noticed the panels going up. I think it just took a couple of days.
And did it cost more than you thought it would, or were there any unexpected costs?
No, there weren't. The installers managed to stick to their budget pretty well. And I think they're fairly mechanically simple. I mean, they're not even bolted to the roof, they're weighted down. So the installation is quite easy.
And how are your electricity bills now?
They're pretty low. We managed to squeak in for the feed-in tariff, which the government have since cancelled, but there are other schemes. So we get paid for the electricity we generate as well as being able to use the electricity we generate. So on average so far in the year we've been here comes to about £100 annually, or 100 and a bit. We also get the renewable heat incentive, which is a funding scheme that comes with the heat pump. So we get about £650 a year for having the heat pump. So with those combined, that doesn't cover our whole electricity costs, but not far off.
And have you had any problems with the solar panels?
No, none at all. No, we've been very happy with them. And obviously we've got a south-facing garden as well, so it would seem crazy not to have solar panels.
And what sort of advice did you get before putting the solar panels in?
We did a lot of reading. Because solar panels are quite a well-established technology, there's a lot of books and a lot of information, websites and so on that you can go to, and we spoke to a number of installers, just getting quotes from different people, and we found that they were all good sources of information. Even before we appointed an installer, we were getting helpful information from them.
And what recommendations would you give to someone else who was thinking about having solar panels?
Yeah, I would recommend you do it, definitely. I mean, I don't know what the latest government situation is in terms of financial incentives, but to me it just seems crazy if you've got potential energy you can harness, especially if you've got a south-facing or a good solar aspect, not to do it, really, if you can afford to.
It's also worth mentioning there are solar storage batteries that one can buy. I mean, Tesla make the Powerwall is the most famous one, but there's a number of other companies. But after doing quite a lot of research, we'd definitely recommend against getting a domestic battery at the moment, because over the lifespan of the battery, they cost more than grid energy, and they have it has a higher carbon footprint than grid energy. So
the lithium, it uses a lot of lithium, which is very
a lot of rare earth materials.
Yeah, so we decided not to go down that route for that reason, really.
Yeah, it's not cost effective, not terribly green.
Also, by using the grid, you're actually sharing your energy with other people, which we think is kind of part of the green solution.